All right, so today's video, we're watching a gold 1 DPS on console, playing some Bastion, Ashe, Sojourn. They say, hey, I normally always play solo, and I've been grinding Season 12. Last week, I reached my peak at Diamond 5 on DPS. Since then, I have been losing games left and right, and am currently on an 18-game losing streak, and have dropped all the way down to Gold 1 from Diamond 5. I can't seem to stop losing no matter how good or bad I play. I want to know what I'm doing wrong that I keep losing every single game. Please give me some tips. Any advice would be much appreciated so I can hopefully start winning again and maybe get back to Diamond. Thank you. My initial take on this is that, how do I explain this? The new rank reset they did at the beginning of this season might have given you a much higher predicted rank, and then now you're going to where that rank is. At the same time, it could just be completely unlucky. It's one of the two. Right? It's just, we'll see what happens. You're on Bastion, on Numbani first point. Let's see how this goes. Nice kill on the Mercy. That was a unique play. Okay. Go into turret form at that point. Like right away. Just go into turret form to try to alleviate some of that damage. Okay, this is a unique start. Huh. You have Mercy on versus Mercy's. I'm just looking at damage. Okay, this is a wild start right now. This is just a wild start. Yeah, I was gonna say they've missed a lot of the right clicks, or it's on console, so whatever the keybind equivalent is, and they're getting kills with it. I'm just laughing because a lot of them are missing. And they're like, nope, we're good, we got you. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, let's keep seeing. Yeah, I was gonna say you haven't gone turret form yet, which has been surprising because there's been opportunities right now. You could turret form this. There we go. A little bit late, but if it works, it works. Okay. So a lot of what's happening so far that I'm seeing out of you is that you just kind of wait for things to happen, and then you just start... I don't know how to explain it. You're just playing Soldier 76 Bastion right now. You're just hoping that, the other team doesn't do anything until they get to you. Okay, now you... But, it almost feels like you're just kind of... You're just kind of vibing there, right? You're just like, oh, I'm just going to sit up on the high ground right now, and, if they come to me, I'm going to get a kill on them, and if they don't, then I'm not, and then I'm going to stay in the same spot. So, it's... Even though it's working, it's all about that, will this work consistently? And I don't know if it would, especially considering when they finally just realize they can go up together on high ground, the Bastion immediately falls over. You see what I'm saying? So it's more along the lines of, yes, this part works, but if they're going to position themselves and just get rolled by just one simple regroup by the other team, that becomes a problem, right? Well, I think this game is currently in gold, right? I'm going to eat some of my apple while I wait for the retake. So first of all, I see somebody going, oh, target the squishies there, which I can agree with you a little bit, Viking. You're going to go for the squishies. But I'm going to go even before that. What in the world are they even trying to go for here? What is that ult going to accomplish? Look where your team is. Look where your team is. Look where they are. Look at the point. You're not, even if you kill one on point, you're not getting to that point. So why use your ultimate and then just spam a... So what is this? Zenyatta. Wait, what is it? What Zenyatta skin is this? I don't know if I've ever seen this one. Kaiju Zen? That's a cool Zen skin. I just want to point that out. I've never seen that before. That's really cool. Anyway, but yeah, so there's no point to ult that. And on top of that, yeah, go for squishies. Don't do the Venn diagram ult where you just ult on top of them and just use it right in front of them. Things like that is going to be a problem, right? So you want to make sure that you go for a little bit better like plays in that. I can already tell. You said you were Diamond 5. I'm gonna, and this is like, it isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think what happened is you probably had a good go of placements. So your predicted placement. So let me kind of like phrase how rank resets work now. The way that rank resets on paper work is that it's almost like a rank squish. So what happens is if you have really good placements, that's like one of the few times you're gonna be able to kind of really climb ranks. So you probably had pretty good placements, ended up in Diamond 5, and now the game is like you're starting to kind of get back to where your rank is at more than doing that. So far, if you were like, oh, am I Diamond 5 right now? I wouldn't say that just yet, no. But I think that's why you've gone on a bit of the streak. So now it's about finding where your rank actually is now and then making adjustments and then improving, and then you'll kind of eventually get back to there. That make sense? All right. Here you go. Hey, turret form. A turret form a limb. Let's go. Now, right now, you're being way more proactive already than I've seen you do before. You use your turret form. You're going for kills. Like, that's what I wanted to see prior when you were just sitting on the high ground waiting for them to make a mistake. I like that. There you go. Much better now. They're going to have ultimates. It is what it is. Just dying on cards to play. Dying on cards to play. Keep in mind, by the way, I am not worried about, like, their mechanics when it comes to their aim. That's the least of my worries right now, right? It's going to be more about positioning, what you're doing in the middle of team fights, what you do after a team fight, what you do during a team fight. Things like that are going to be more important right now for me when I'm watching. A much better second point out of you. Like, I'm seeing you use turret form. You're not waiting for things to happen. Much better. Good right click. That's kind of like a team effort right there on just not getting on the point. I'm just glad to see turret form again. Positioning. I need you to... Here, I'm just going to do this. Let me ask you a question. You're the Bastion on attack. You're a Sombra on attack, and this is what you see. You're a Matra on attack. This is what you see. You're a Zenyatta on attack. This is what you see. Do you see why I always reference positioning so much, chat? Do you see this? Look at it from the point of view of the attackers. Look at the Bastion. That would always be a free kill, right? For the most part, that'd be a free kill. That's why I always talk about how positioning is so key, right? Look at where you're sitting, where you're standing. This is what I mean, right? Okay. That is a combination of your bad position and a bad res that led to you getting killed again there. So. What? Elias? Yeah, he's a good boy. Okay. So, I want to talk about this ultimate in a second. I'm gonna see what happens first. Okay, you did a Venn diagram ultimate. Okay, once again, I want to ask you this question here because I think it's important. What did you see on their team to pop Bastion ult right away? And what I mean by that is, where did you go, oh, I need to do a Bastion ult right now, okay? So, first of all, the Bastion ult obviously wasn't ideal, but, like, there was nothing that you saw yet that would help there. So imagine if their team was engaged on the point, like fighting your team right here. Now you start blasting, exactly. Now you go with your Bastion ultimate, and they are kind of stuck, and they have to either deal with your team and push into them, or they're going to end up funneling into a much easier Bastion spot. But when you use your ultimate very early, and out of nowhere, that's what happens. So you need to be careful on that one, all right? That's like a 3 to 4 second difference right there, where that could have been a make or break on that team fight. Even if it was pop to swap characters, the timing can still be better, right? Like, I get that, but, like, that isn't the right timing when your team is getting snowballed main. You see what I'm saying? Like, you need to, if you want to go Ashe, I'd rather see you win the team fight and then go Ashe, right? Not, I'm gonna ult as Bastion and then swap, because look what happened. Did you have time to build a Bob? Did you have time to get the value of Ashe? No, because you couldn't do anything. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Remember, you're standing still a little bit, so be careful of this Widow. I know you want to get the Widow, and I like the idea. Don't be afraid to, like, use your coach gun top right to get up there. All right. Like, go up into the air top right. Top right. Yeah, there you go. Nice job. Good play. Now, you heard somebody to your left, but I'm going to give you the play, so I'm going to let you get away with that. To your left. You still hear him. All right. They apparently didn't know you were there. Hey, you know what? Great play. Great play. Taking high ground control, going to a spot to alleviate some of the pressure, hitting some good shots. Perfect. Like I said, I'm not worried about your mechanics too much, right? Obviously, you've had a couple times where, like, it seems like you won't react to them shooting at you initially, but that's just going to come with time, recognizing what's happening in the game. But that was a good play. High ground control, took map control, good shots.
My ultimate is charging.
Yeah, definitely a bit better than the Bastion's pick for now. I agree. Now be careful now. Just wait a second. Yeah. Don't overpeak that. Remember, chat, it's okay to, like, be patient for a second and wait, like, an extra 3-4 seconds to get healed up, or, like, wait a second. Like, you don't need to keep peeking something. Now, I want you to... Okay, I was just gonna say.